Manchester City have been elevated to new heights since Pep Guardiola was appointed by the club back in 2016. The Spaniard, who has also achieved success with Barcelona and Bayern Munich, endured a difficult start to life in the Premier League. His first campaign at the Etihad Stadium is still the only season in Guardiola's career where he has failed to win at least one trophy. But Guardiola rebounded in style and has helped guide Manchester City to domestic dominance ever since. City have won 4 titles in 5 years since. Over the years, Manchester City have not been shy in spending money in the transfer market. Let's take a look at the first 5 signings of the Guardiola era, how they fared, and where they are now. İlkay Gündoğan became the first official signing of the Guardiola era, after a £21 million deal from Borussia Dortmund. Gündoğan saw his first season on the shores decimated by a serious knee injury. But Gündoğan made up for lost time the following year, as City got domestic double after winning the Premier League and the League Cup. The 31-year-old has thrived in both defensive and offensive roles and is still an integral member of Guardiola's team. Gündoğan was officially appointed as City's new captain in the summer, after emerging as one of the club's figureheads in recent years. Unfortunately, not every signing can have the same impact as Gündoğan, something Manchester City quickly discovered courtesy of Nolito. The Spanish forward arrived in the Premier League as one of Spain's most prolific strikers, and he even made an electric start to life at the Etihad, chalking up 7 goal contributions in his first 9 appearances, following a £13.8 million switch. But unfortunately, the 35-year-old's influence significantly waned as the season progressed. He admitted that he struggled to settle in England and last just 12 months at the Etihad, before he was offloaded to Sevilla. He then spent 3 years back at his former club, Celta Vigo, before joining Spanish second-tier outfit Ibiza in the summer. The £1 million capture of Ukrainian youngster Alexander Zinchenko didn't exactly set pulses immediately, but the 25-year-old's versatility and consistency makes Zinchenko one of the best pound-for-pound signings of Guardiola's tenure. Zinchenko initially spent time away from the club on loan at PSV Eindhoven. Although Zinchenko never truly nailed down a regular starting role at the Etihad, Guardiola himself admits that a player of Zinchenko's caliber was deserving of a more prominent role. After 6 years of service, Zinchenko was lured to Arsenal in the summer and has played a key role in the Gunners' unanticipated title charge. Leroy Sané arrived at the Etihad from Schalke, with a burgeoning reputation and represented the first real, big-money signing of the Guardiola era at £45 million. Like his compatriot, Gündoğan, Sané did not disappoint. The German winger clocked up consistently impressive returns, when during his 4-year stay at the Etihad and was instrumental in helping City to capture consecutive Premier League titles following a barren maiden year in England. Sané was heavily linked with Bayern Munich ahead of his final year in Manchester, and although City kept him out of the clutches of the German giants initially, the winger missed a significant portion of the 2019-20 campaign, with a serious knee injury. Upon his recovery, Bayern did manage to strike a deal to bring Sané to Munich, where he has starred ever since. Marlos Moreno failed to make a single appearance for Manchester City and joined Troyes in the summer. Marlos Moreno was signed just days before John Stones, who would have rounded off a pretty impressive list. But unfortunately, the £4.75 million capture of Moreno has not had quite the same impact. The 22-year-old spent 6 years on the book, without making a single senior appearance, and was farmed out on loan a staggering 7 times. Moreno's time at the club only ended in the summer, when he penned a 2-year deal with French outfit Troyes, another club in the City football group.